space was available with the landlord that owned the other space on this space. But people think that, like, he came to me and said, Swiss, I need you to go do this place to promote what's about to be built here. Like, he's losing about $2 million of pushing this project back for 2 months just so I can have this space, right? And so I'm like, wow, like, that's generous, because it was hard to get in this space. Because I'm like, I live 12 blocks from here. I grew up in the St. Mary's Projects, like 12 blocks right from here. So this is like, man, like, this feels special to me of having it here. I'm not the landlord. You know, I don't own that property. I don't have anything.
But the environment of the South Bronx right now, a lot of people who are still living there feel like they're losing their neighborhood, so that kind of clouds the whole.
But you know what? When I
You know what I'm saying? Like that, and that's happening a lot around New York City because things are changing.
I understand, and you know, even like the people that want to protest. You know, I can't like what you're feeling, and I understand what you're feeling, but don't protest no commission, because this is really for the people. You understand? So let's not get me caught up in the crossfire of a war that's been going on for a long time. You know, I've been doing things in the Bronx since forever. This is not like my homecoming.
Yeah.
You know, this is the most, this event is the most publicized because I want people to focus on the Bronx, and they're not focusing like what land it's on or who owns the land. Like, that's not being promoted. 96 million impressions before the show even started says the Bronx. It's all of it. When you think of that, you're not thinking of what location, what's this, what's that. They don't even know the location. Location's not even out. You know, so it wasn't built on like promoting this location for gentrification.
And you have to RSVP to go. Right? Like, you can't just.
Yeah. You know, we're in order. Yeah, we got things in order, but I sat down with all of the groups. I really took time. It took a lot of energy and a lot of time, but I thought it was important that I spoke to the community, and really no filters, no publicists, like me sitting down with, you know, Crash and Tats crew and all of them, and sitting down with, you know, all these other different organizations. And I think it was a very positive outcome, because they had an anti-no commission event happening. It's not the anti-no commissions event now, it's a celebration to Bronx artists event, which I'm supporting 100%, promoting also. You know, and it's like, yo, like, Bronx versus Bronx is whack.
Yeah, and this isn't your homecoming. You're not the guy who hasn't been there. Now you're like, I'm back.
No, but people really think that. Like, I got a charter school in the Bronx I've been funding forever, the Bronx Arts. You know, I just did an installation on the Bronx Museum when I'm on the board of the Brooklyn Museum. You know, but, you know, but my thing is, like, where were all these people at before? Like, when I was growing up and we was really going through hard times, like, where was all these decision makers and telling me how to curate my show? And it was really out there in them streets. I didn't see these protests for, like, things that was helping us as youth and different things like
Well, now
that.
you got social media, so your protests really just, you know, a lot of times you have your social media protests where people just hit and like, and then you have people who are really doing things in the community that just, and a lot of times what ends up happening, shout to everybody that, you know, we work with up here, they just want to feel involved. They don't want to feel like they're on the outside.
And that's the key. Like, a lot of this had to do with, like, not being personally invited. But I had to keep it all the way. I'm like, yo, I'm a student.